Hey everybody, what's happening? So in this session and this episode of playing Divinity Original Sin 2, I'm doing a test run of Ifan Ben-Mezd. This time we're going to see if we can tie up any loose ends in Reaper's Coast. I'm not saying that I've solved all the quests here. So, in fact, some of them are probably inadvertently closed because of what I've done. But I'm basically tying up any loose ends that I could find before leaving. We'll talk to, let's see, Meister Siva one last time to see if there's anything else we need to know. Then after that, we'll go to Hanag and talk to her about the death fog because there's an option in the quest book, quest log, where we can talk to her about that. So let's go ahead and talk to her about that. Then after that, we'll go and meet Sadha. I didn't meet her before, and I didn't know what else there was in that caravan. That's in that stranded caravan or carnival wagon train. I didn't know what else there was, but we just wandered into there and we meet Sadha. Which what happens is that Sadha seduces the Red Prince, and in that seduction, we get ambushed. So we survive that ambush, but it's a little bit difficult for me. From there, we leave the Reaper's Coast. We go to the Nameless Isle, and once there, we explore it a little bit. We find a sunken temple. I haven't worked out that sunken temple. I should do that in a few more upcoming videos, but I've left that open. Maybe I should go back to it. Sunken temple, and then I've find a deactivated automaton, and then from there we find a cave where there's a sword guarded by Automata. And what I do is I what did I expect? I grabbed a sword and end up in a fight. So that's what's gonna happen this time. So let's get to it.
My hero, I'm grateful.
She offers you a grateful smile.
I shall return home to the Empire when the Magisters have cooled their ardor. For now...
She gives you a shy smile. It's charming. And
my death fog? Please. I made the device the Divine himself ordered. But as for using it, that was all Lucian and Alexander. I was there when they made the decision. I stood by. Yes, it's true that I served Lucian as best I could. I gave him what he asked. No, I would not.
Well, I suppose the option to attack would give us experience points if we defeat Hanag. But at the same time, I'm trying to think of a reason why I should or should not fight her. There's also a part of me that has gotten used to some old tropes in role-playing games where if you avoid combat, somehow that gives you experience points. Maybe in this particular encounter, you don't get any for letting her go. But then maybe if we had attacked her and we defeat her, we kill her, then we'll get some experience points out of that one. But in any case, overall, now that we've done with her or encounter with her, we can move on to the next part where we go and end up finding Sadha and get ambushed in the process.
the Red Prince stands stunned when he sees the woman you were about to address.
It is she. The woman I've dreamt of since birth.
He approaches her, goes down on one knee, and courteously kisses her hand.
You do not disappoint, my prince. You are every bit the... How very pleasurable, is it not, to finally meet in the flesh? For it is very much in the flesh that we must... Oh, Father. Life shaper. That is what the goddess called you. How good of you, dear prince, that you have come to shape life in me.
He stands up and scrapes his throat, but before he can say anything, she looks at you for the first time with a look of understated...
I am Sadha, princess of the House of Law. And you...
Softly, she moves her body against his, puts her arms...
Let's forget for a moment all the forces that drove us here. You and I, we know...
By my empire, yes. At long last, we shall become lover. Quite. Why don't you, enjoy a nice stroll? A nice...
Sadha smiles at him so endearingly, it almost melts your heart.
Come, my prince.
Sadha and the Red Prince enter the wagon, close the door behind them. Nothing for it but to wait until they re-emerge. A sound reaches you from the wagon, some kind of moan. You find a nice spot in the shade and close your eyes. When you wake from your nap, you see, as Sadha and the Red Prince walk down the wagon steps, you suddenly witness a group of lizards appearing as if out of their commander is a vile-looking lizard, his face the very definition.
Well, 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 look who's coming up for air. Mighty powerful noises I heard coming from that there.
Silence! You will bow before us and explain this intrusion, or by the seven I will...
My, oh my, you didn't tell Loverboy anything, did you, Dolph? You've been played for a fool, little prince. She's sworn to another. That's right. All she needed from you was a dollop of prophecy juice.
You utter villain!
Sure, if we wanted to get eaten by a bleeding void walker. True enough. That giant lizard must look like a great mutton chop.
Oh, well spoken.
The Red Prince gently cups Sadha's face in his hand.
Sadha, my sweet, our meeting has been shrouded in mystery, but know that I'll do right by you.
And I love you. Together we will...
Oh, ain't that as sweet as a bowl full of peaches? Hate to be that guy. Time for you and your belly full of litter to crawl back to the king, darling. Gonna get me some...
He grins widely, revealing rows of black...
I've always had a soft spot for red.
Reveal yourself. to none!
True enough. That giant lizard must look like a great fucking shock. Sure, if we wanted to get eaten by a bleeding void walker. True enough. That giant lizard must look like a great fucking shock to him. Sure, if we wanted to get eaten by a bleeding void walker. True enough. That giant lizard.
Reveal yourself! I'm ready! Prepare yourself!
Sure, if we wanted to get eaten by a bleeding void walker. True enough. And that giant lizard must look like a great fucking shock to him. Sure, if we wanted to get eaten by a bleeding void walker.
So I tried to talk to the large creature here, but I didn't really get much information from him. Now that I think about it, I'm wondering if I should have tried to attack it too, again for the experience points, and find out what else, what other kind of loot I could get from such a creature. Although I do imagine I'd end up having to fight the entire caravan. Boy, that Red Prince must be really angry after what happened. But I decided that I tried to talk to this, what do you call,
The great
Roank,
creature gives you a
and
disinterested
but
look,
didn't
then
find
turns away.
anything. Then just left it. And so from there we could go back to the Lady Vengeance and talk to Malady and tell her that we're ready to leave Reaper's Coast and we're off going to the Nameless Isle.
So? Ready to set sail when you are, Your Holiness. Fantastic. Now, on to the interesting part.
After many adventures, the party finally reached the place where Godwo can go to become divine. But more surprises and difficult choices awaited.
Here we are, the Nameless Isle. And here I thought Malady was still. It's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. I can't help but wonder exactly what you intend to do with such a power. I have no doubt about that, but do remember, you can do what's good for you. You'll want to hurry now. Divinity is waiting, after all. Excellent question. Normally, this place ought only to be known to Godwoken, but judging by the ships burning in the bay, regardless of who's on the island, all that matters is who ascends. The strongest will survive. I'm hardly an expert on the matter, but I'm smart enough to put two and two together. Where there is an ocean of source, there is a well for drawing from it. To rise to divinity, you probably need to take a gulp. Though I'm sure it won't be that simple.
Look at that island, Quercus. Can you smell it? Over the stink of the water. We're better to find a clue about the Great Acorn. Some of the Knights of Dre will never find us here. A perfect sanctuary to pause and complete our research. There's no rest for the wicked, Quercus. And even less. Somewhere on this ancient isle, we must tread carefully. I'm sure such a wonderland will be dangerous, but at least it should be free from the Knights of Dre. What would we do, Quercus? Why, we'd make them... Anyway, we have something for your...
The squirrel reaches out and hands you a piece of bark.
Something I discovered in your lizard friend's basement. She won't miss it, but use it.
Now that we're here at the Nameless Isle, we'll get to talk to Almira, and she'll give us some advice about meeting the Black Ring. She'll teach us that if we pretend to be her thralls, to have been hypnotized by her, then the Black Ring will show deference or may cooperate. So we'll use that useful tactic. It'll probably come up in the dialogue options. It will come up in the dialogue options, so that we can use it to fool the Black Ring, and we go there. Kind of like going undercover. We will pretend to be like the thralls of Almira. From here we'll go ashore, explore it a bit, and finally end up with a sunken temple. I still don't know what to do with the sunken temple. I'll have to go back to it. At first I just explored it and found out what's going on. I did not want to disrupt what the Black Ring was doing there, because I was still trying to work undercover, trying to pretend. I was still pretending to be a thrall of Almira. But there will be some points where our cover will be blown, and we will not be able to use Almira as cover. So in a few more videos, maybe we'll think about attacking the Black Ring, so that we can get to the sunken temple. We'll see. And then after that, we'll go to the deactivated automata, and then go to the sword guarded by automata. And so here we go. Okay, over here we approach the sunken temple, but or the Temple of Vrogir, but the Black Ring immediately attacks us, so we don't get a chance to use Almira here. We'll try to use Almira later or something like that, but in the meantime, we'll get rid of these guys.
I'll yield to none. Prepare yourself.
A hulking black-ringed captain glares at you with his one eye. The other one, a weeping socket surrounded by recent burn wounds.
So here's a black ring captain, and here's where we try to work undercover. And this is the part where I hesitate to attack them. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to drain water using a portal master to get water from the ocean and then put water into the Temple of Vrogir. That's my hypothesis. I haven't done my research on the internet to find out, but we'll see. We'll see. But I won't attack them yet. Still undercover.
His blade is inching out of its scabbard, even as he speaks.
So here we'll adopt the Almira stone, and then pretend to be a thrall.
Almira, apologies, mistress. I'd never have...
He bows and gestures for you to pass.
See how we turn the world the seven created against them? We drown their very temples with the oceans themselves. The God King will smile upon us.
The captain tries to angle the blade of his sword to catch a glimpse of his injuries in its reflection.
Mistress Almira, how can I be of service? Orders. Mistress Almira. We couldn't take the Orc Temple by force. The conjurer over there was dispatched to us to help flood the temple with seawater instead. I won't fail the next time, though. I swear. But I can't, Mistress Almira. We have orders. The temple has to stay submerged. I can't, mistress. Or...
The conjurer pays you no heed. She has eyes only for the portal swirling ahead under her control.
That conjurer laid waste to an entire temple in an instant. After we bled ourselves dry trying to take it. Whatever reward that was coming to us is all for her now.
What strange contraptions are these?
So here we encounter deactivated automaton in this area. From what I understand from the readings, the books that you will find along the way, is that you can activate them using a phase capacitor. I don't think I found one yet, or I haven't tried it yet, or I'm wondering whether I don't know when I should activate them. Although later on, much later, we'll find an opportunity to activate an automaton. But meanwhile, we'll be encountering some active automata. They'll be in a cave nearby. I'll be doing some exploring after this. I'll go down to the beach. I'll encounter a turtle. Speak to the turtle a little bit. And I won't learn much. At least, yeah. No, I won't learn much. Walk around and go to a cave. And as I enter the cave, I'll see automata and a sword. And curious me. There you go. Here, let's watch. So here we have to be very careful and picking up the sword. It's surrounded by automata, but they're not moving.
It feels good.
So we can
Cool to the touch.
pull it.
The sword does not budge.
Yeah, just use the second
The
hand
sword
and
slides
heave.
smoothly
There you go.
through.
And
The
we have a
silence
sword.
of the cave is
Easy
broken by the
peasy.
clanking whir
Lemon
of
squeezy.
uh-oh.
Oh, well. Okay, so enjoy as we get attacked by these high-tech monsters. Okay, now don't worry, I got a great idea. They're here on this level. We can climb up to the ledge and they'll just be stuck down there while we rain death upon them. Now that's an idea. Let's go. See, I can even teleport. Haha. So we can, yeah, we'll be safe up here while we use arrows to attack them. See, I think I can handle this in tactician level. No! Oh, okay. Oh, what do you know? They can also teleport. Of course, they can levitate and teleport and climb up and use their laser rays. Okay. So how to handle this? As always.
I'll yield to none.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Okay, so I learned this on the internet too. I've got enough action points, or I can scrounge up enough action points to use ruptured tendons on him and then turn him into a chicken. Yes, the automata turned into a chicken because we deprived it of its external physical armor. That would mean that the chicken would be running around and it would continue to gain damage. And at the same time, it's not attacking anybody, so there you go. Okay, next of course we summon an incarnate champion. I should work on summoning others as well, just to multiply the manpower and the DPS, I guess, or the damage that we can inflict. But anyway, we've got an incarnate champion. Okay, so they have jet jump, and they're starting to climb up and hitting us with not just laser ray but also electric ray, and we're dead. But fortunately, we got an Idol of Rebirth. We're gonna have to work on that later. Here we go. Let's continue fighting.
the Reaper for me.
I don't know. Somehow arrow spray doesn't seem to work for me. Let me see. I don't see too many of them getting hit. It's like none of them got hit. None of them got hit. I don't think I'm using it right.
To none. I'll yield to none.
Fane is dead.
Prepare yourself.
I guess nobody's resurrecting him because everybody's still thinking that he's pretending. But no, he's not. He's dead. We'll probably resurrect him later. I just figure if I resurrect him now, he just might get attacked again. I don't know.
Glory is mine.
Yeah, I suppose we can resurrect Fane and put him a little bit away from the action. You know, hopefully so that he'll still be safe, and then he'll be casting spells from a distance. Yeah, I suppose he'll be safe. Okay, so we attack him. One of my favorite maneuvers is shield bounce. Yeah. Okay, so we'll attack this guy. At least Fane is safe. He's got full hit points, and oh, what do you know? Okay, he's right in the middle of. He's being focused for his attack, and he's almost going to die again. That is one resurrection scroll wasted if he dies. I'm gonna have to work on Fane. I don't know, I gotta beef up his armor or something. He's either dead or he's playing dead, just to be safe. Either way. Oh, he's burning. Okay, he's probably gonna die. Okay, again. Come on, guys. We're down to 2. Is it 2? I think we're down to 1. 1 enemy. We just gotta beat this guy. And I guess Incarnate Champion's gonna save the day. So we hope you liked the video, and come back for some more videos. We'll continue our adventure after this. In the meantime, like and subscribe.